Hello guys and gals, and welcome back to EU4 Let's Play Great Britain. In the last episode we had our quest to find tea, and we found it here in Indonesia, Indochina, this area here just above Australia. You can tell that I'm truly British. My knowledge of geography outside of the British Isles is astute. So, without further ado, let's crack on with the episode. We've got a bit of recovering to do. As you can see, our manpower is at 0. And we've lost a few ships that we're going to replenish. And then we need to have a look at America, because it's looking a little bit too much like freedom that we're going to need to sort out. So grab your cups of tea and let's go in. First things first, we're going to build 2 new ships. Yes, I know that we're a bit low on naval limit, but we'll increase that there with those. We'll deal with that later. That's one of our armies returned. So I think once we've done these ones, we'll look at expanding into Guinea. I believe this is. I think this is the Papua New Guinea area. And then obviously we are building on the Maldives. That's going to be an area that we take. Might have to no CB it though. Unless, let's have a look. So, take covert actions. No, they won't ever. Vassalize. That's okay though. We'll get maritime ideas for the memes. Let's pop in Octavius Cromwell there. Grab this other army. Not a lot going on. Like I said, we need to recover the manpower. That's been hit hard. We've got some. And of course, if we've got tea as an option, we'll be taking tea. We'll have all the tea in this area. Thank you very much. So, 1, 2. Oh, that's got chilies. We might keep spices on that one. This one is unknown yet. Off you go to protect the Ivory Coast. And you can go to the Ivory Coast as well. Better leave it. We're not going to tax them. We know what happens if we tax the colonies too much, especially when it comes to our tea as well. We don't want that to happen. I forgot now. So we've got they're staying there. So we should in theory grab these. They're not They don't migrate. Great Britain loots 8 ducats. I don't want to loot 8 ducats. Well, there's a rebellion in Lancashire. We'll go put it down. We'll send Benjamin Salisbury. And we need some Royal Marines because we lost ours. 9, 10, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We'll go for a nice 20 stack of Royal Marines. Obviously they'll use our sailors. And because we've already taken the... We have already taken it, haven't we? Oh no, we haven't taken the Royal Marines. We need another 10 then, so we'll grab another 10. And we can have that, and then they basically lose the negative that Marines get. So we'll do that as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. That's going to be 30 Royal Marines. We're going to bring him to Gloucester. And then they'll move down to Portsmouth. So it's looking like we can't have the Maldives, which is a bit annoying at the moment. So we are going to have to look at taking on Portugal, who have our South African region that we want back. I say ours, like we ever had it in the first place. But we don't let little details like that get in the way. Got the Royal Marines, we'll grab that. That's it done now. So the Royal Marines give plus 5% discipline and shock damage received, minus 10%. Which is nice. And let's grab that there. Another 5 carracks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Makes that nice. So what we'll do is 1, 2, 3 regions here we will blockade. Could probably do with some more ships actually, because I've got a sneaky suspicion that they might go there. So we've got our Royal Marines. We'll put a general there and we'll get them training. And let's have a look for quest 4. The Redcoats have at least 120k max manpower, which we're miles off that, so that's not going to happen anytime soon. Where is Mainland Alliance? So I know I said we'll go for tea, however, I do like my spicy curries, so we're going to go for spices there. And we'll whack Cornist there for now. Who are our allies? We've got Hungary. I think we've got Oldenburg. We've got Hungary. best allies in Europe. Let's have a look, see who we can. So we can't have Spain or France. They've both fallen out of us. So we've got Hungary. Could try and befriend Austria again. Could try Sweden, seeing as they're allied with Hungary. Let's get some trade stuff in here. I think we're a bit low on the trade aspect. Got a world port there. Let's have a look, see where our income's coming from. No, trade's massive. It's must be production that we need to work on. Of course, we'll get our bonus income from this lovely ability. Just allows us to print money. So when this one finishes, I'm gonna send some colonists to South Africa just so that we can surround the Portuguese nation here, and then we can take it. Rome just ended with Hungary. Let's go start a new one. I've got no diplomats to send. We'll grab it from there. In fact, Morocco as well, we don't need them. That's for a different plan for a different day. So, send them on. Just let me double check this mission. Mainland alliances. Has 3 allies. All allies have a capital in Europe. Oh, opinion of me 150 or more. So we need to increase their opinion as well. So we'll do that momentarily. So improve there, and Sweden. Yeah, we've got plenty of options left. But it was a good point. National Sailors Modifier, Marine Force, yeah. We're now never going to run out of sailors. 84,000 sailor power we've got there. Which I don't get. Can these sailors not suddenly become men for the army? It's an interesting mechanic, to say the least. Is that maybe there should have just been a pool of people for the navy and for the army. But hey, I'm not a game developer. This is what kin means. So we've got economic matters next. Curtailed barriers, no. Embrace free trade. We could go with. Colonists. Yeah, for now we'll go with this one, exploitation of a new world. And then once we got to the point where we don't need colonists anymore, we can always change it back. Because if there's one thing that the British is known for, it's definitely for exploitation of a new world. We were quite good at it. We'll speed up the time. Well ahead in tech. Right, so we've made friends with Austria again. Have we? So we'll get an alliance. We are allied to a rival in Hungary. So we'll never be totes besties with us, that's for sure. But we have now at least got one of them who's got the development up there. And a 150. Ooh, we got China. That's nice. So Sweden clearly doesn't have 150 development. Is it 150 development? Let's have a look. 200 development, doesn't have that. So maybe if we had a war against Russia, could look at that in the future. Like I said, we are going to be looking at a rather large war in the future against Portugal. Might bring about the end of somebody's empire. Hopefully it's not ours. We're going to go with gold. Let's get some gold from South Africa. Or we could go gems. South African diamonds. They're a popular subject. Nothing wrong with them. Yeah, let's go with them. Let's go with gems. Nothing ever came wrong with diamonds and gems from South Africa. So the French have declared war on the Sioux, which is fine, they can do that. I'm happy for them to do that because that will then create a new nation. 13 colonies. Let's have a look. Canada. Let's have a look at EU starting a war in the colonies. Inu? No. Micmac. Right, let's have a look. See what's going on here, because that says French Canada. So if we use some of that, so I'm trying to plan out. Plan out what Canada's going to do. So Canada, if we got you to start a war against, cannot declare war against France. New Denmark. I don't want you to have war against New Denmark. Micmac, where are you? Where is Micmac? You could go New Denmark conquest. Right, no, we'll leave you for now, or should we? In fact, yeah, what we'll do is we'll go for 13 colonies. They can start a war against New Denmark, and Canada can also start a war against New Denmark. So we're going to do some proxy wars against some of our allies. No, allies? Rivals. Down here, let's spend some of that. British Columbia, you can have a war. Yeah, take out Brittany if you can. Tech 14, Tech 14. There should be enough. I believe that they've got an army somewhere hiding. And, you know, British West Indies, they can also start war on Colony, Brittany. You can also take on Brittany, take that little land there, and we'll remove Brittany from the game. That'll show you for being French after the French beat us several times over this playthrough. Although we still have Calais. We may have lost most of our French possessions, but we still have Calais. So we've got our proxy wars going on, which I believe, how I've done it, there should be more than enough. Oh, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because of our superior strength and unmatched leadership, we have assumed leadership in the war against Denmark, New Denmark. Ah, Denmark has gotten involved in that war. That's interesting. That's very interesting. It's not what I expected, to be honest. However, that does mean I can send out the fleet. And we can starve them into submission. So the home fleet's arrived and completely wiped out the Danish Navy, which has now given us an extra 5 ships, so we'll go send those there to get repaired. And in true British fashion, we're going to sail over to Copenhagen. That fleet took a bit more of a hit than they would have liked. And we're going to blockade Denmark because, again, British. It's kind of what we do. We start wars with other people, then because we fall out, we go and bomb Copenhagen with cannon. Did that a couple of times during the Napoleonics, if I remember correctly. My Napoleonic history is a bit hazy. All I know is that Richard Sharp was basically our sole hero, and if it wasn't for him, we would have lost that war. We don't need any help. Let's go back there. So New Denmark there, and mission fulfilled, monopolise the channel. There we go, look at that. Absolutely massive amounts. So 25 years, we get ship trade power and we get merchant trade power. So we just now need manufactories everywhere. Got too many mill points, so we'll there we go, we'll just do that. That's solved that problem. Go with tea. We like tea. Right, so what the next plan was, once we've got a couple of these, so like for example this one here, now that it's Anglican and, you know, kind of got the best thing possible, we're going to go with it becoming a trade company, which obviously is going to lose us a few bits and pieces, but it is also going to create, it's going to create jobs. And, you know, a new nation. Have we look here? No, we haven't given it enough yet to start it being called. Oh yeah, there we go. English Guinea Company. Why'd it be English? I don't want English. When I change culture, do I not change it to British? No, I don't. Oh. Perth. We'll go with that one for now, but I'll come back to that later because I didn't realise that. I thought I had British culture and I was now British. Develop British identity. Unlock the act of cultural unity. Well, that's what I did, didn't I? Right. Bear me a second. Let's have a look, see what's going on here. Act of cultural... So I must have done the act of cultural unity. Because it's not there anymore. So, why is it not... I don't know. We've got some spare admin points, but nothing to actually spend it on. I don't really like... I like symmetry, let's go there. And then... Oh, I don't know now. What else can we put on? Oh, we'll put 2 there. Put 1 there. One there and 1 there. That'll do for now. In fact, wait a minute, we'll just put a couple. There we go, that'll do. Spent some mana points, stop them being wasted. I'm just going to train. I don't actually think there's any need at the moment for us to get involved. Let's see what Canada. Give up claims. I don't want that. So concede Eastern America. Concede Canada. Concede East America. So when that's ready, that'll be the peace deal that we go with. We're going to build a couple of manufactories. One in Cornwall, Glamorgan and Derby. And we are also going to build a level 4 fort in Calais. Perth. We'll expand that there. So this proxy war, Denmark tried to make it into a real war. All we've done is sat and blockaded it. There we go, and that's that done. We'll grab some more areas around here. Archibald has not arrived there yet. He's taking his time. Is half the world away, I suppose. Impacts on siege. I mean, it's just inevitable now, Denmark. Just give it up. You're not coming through with this. So we'll give that to... Where's Canada? Why can't I give that to Canada? Is it already Canada? I should be able to give this to Canada. Apparently I can't. Ah, that's why. Ah, so it's just the 13 colonies in this one. Canada's got its own separate war. Oh, it's at peace. Why is it at peace? Canada, Colonial War, start a war in colony. Oh. Well, that's bizarre. Is Canada independent from me now? No. Still a colony. I just don't know why that's done that. It's very bizarre. We've got ducats for days, so we're just going to expand the forts, as well as build some more manufactories in Sheffield, Chester, Oxford, Carnarvon. How are we doing down here? So that's Anglican there, so Carew, you can be given to our trade company. Denmark still not willing to give it up. They don't have anything left. Big news. France declares war on the Empire again. France definitely going hard against the Empire. We're going to go China ware is sufficient on this one. We'll take the China ware. Send a colonist to that one. Come on, Denmark, you've got to give it up now. You've got to be absolutely hemorrhaging funds. Right, there we go. So that's all been designated to the rightful places. So that's that war sorted. War against Brittany looks like it's coming to an end. As we bring the navy home. Bring the home fleet back home, boys. Let's give it some rest. It's going to have some big moments coming up soon. No, we don't give money. Sorry. You can have manpower. We've got some manpower now. Or you can have sailors. Get the army maintenance modifier. Let's just build up some more ducats. So the next proxy war, what can we have as our next proxy war? 13 colonies, start a war in colony. And we'll go with... Could he take on the Chickasaw? Yeah, I reckon it could take on Chickasaw or Creek. Or Coffee to... whatever that one is. Coffee. We'll just call it Dave. We'll just take on Dave here. So 13 colonies, start one colony, and start it on excellent East Timor. Right, so that's Coffee to Heque, which apparently isn't an option for them, or is it? 13 colonies have a permanent claim. We'll declare war on them then. I don't want to get involved in their wars. I want these to be proxy wars. That's the whole point. Start war in colony and go against the Chickasaw. There we go. And Canada. You can go against French Canada. That'll do. We're going to keep with... What's this one here? So we've got China where T. So this can be our island of T. These islands here, I should say, sorry, can be our islands of T. Got some rebels there, we'll go send them in. Send in the Royal Marines. Ignore them. We'll grab that while it's full. Grab one of those. Send one of those. And we've got Tertio or Charge. Go rush. Mauritian? I don't know if someone knows how to pronounce that. You can let me know in the comments. Because I don't know how to pronounce it. Turn into a new year, we'll grab military administration, which gives us forced march and some more building types. And we'll grab Dorset and Roxburghshire. Probably just butchered that, sorry any Scottish viewers. Why have you not gone to deal with these rebels? Rebel uprising. Let's go with this, and we'll do that. Brings them down. I should have done that sooner, to be honest. See, knocks off a lot of our independence. The rebels there. We'll put Cape Coast there. Fader, you can get one too. Right, so we've kind of rebuilt in this episode. It's been a one for stability rather than expansion. We have had a couple of proxy wars in the Americas. We've still got a proxy war going on here with French Canada looking to fall to proper Canada. Real Canada, we'll call it. But we are going to call it there for now. In the next episode, we will, like I've been hinting at, we are going to be looking at war against the Iberian nations, being Portugal and Spain, while we take South Africa. So, until next time, guys, remember, we now have the Tea Islands here, and we can drink all the tea that we want, because it doesn't look like we're going to get any rebels over in America to dump it all in the harbour. So, until next time, guys, have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.